Hello and welcome to this new lesson in which I'm going to disassemble this TP-Link router, and as you can see most of the TP-Link routers comes in a similar form. This is the TP-Link TDW89551ND, and as you can see it has a nice shape. These openings are for airflow to make sure that the board won't heat up, and we have these lights, the power, the internet and the wireless, plus the lock, and for wired devices LEDs. As you can see we have four ports. These are for RG45, and the other side here we have the ADSL port, and we have a Wi-Fi button and a WPS button, and we have a reset button, and we have the on-off power button, and this is the power socket. Now this is the antenna, and we can simply remove this by doing this. As you can see, you can unscrew it like that. Now this is our antenna, and this is how the port locks. Now let's move on, and as you can see we have two screws here and here. You have to unscrew them, and then you can simply pop this up with your finger, with your nails if you have, and you can use a screwdriver. As you can see, that's it. This is the outer case, and this is the board. As you can see, here we have our board. Let me explain the components. These are transformers. These are the ICs. Usually it has power IC and a processor. And here we have the ports, the RG45, and here we have transformer, capacitor, other capacitors. Here we have the buttons, as you can see, and here we have the antenna input, and this is the wire, and as you can see it was soldered before. These are the indicating LEDs, and what we are going to do in this video is disassemble and try to get out as much components as we can. Now we have another one up and ready here. As you can see, this is the board holder that we did discuss in the previous lesson, and as you can see this is the board. We will start by taking off the big components like LEDs and ports and buttons. Now all what you need is a soldering gun, and if you have a vacuum for sucking the solder, you can use it. Now these are the LEDs, and to remove them simply hold one with your hand and start heating up this area. Now sometimes if your router is very old, it might take some time to take off these components. As you can see, now we have the first one. Let's place it here. Now let me zoom in. Okay, as you can see, now the second one. Now we have removed the first one. It refuses to go. Okay, now the second one. That's it. This is the second diode. Now we have these two diodes. Okay. Now let's go back to the rest of these components. As you can see here, we have a capacitor. We can remove this one easily by heating. Now let's move on with here we have this, and this is the capacitor. This is another capacitor. Okay, this one is stuck. This one legs are tied. Now this is another capacitor, and this is another one. Now we need to cut the legs that are standing on our way, as you can see here. That's it. Now we can take away this capacitor. Now here we have another component that we can remove by simply applying heat and some solder. Now to remove it, let's catch it with this tool and apply heat. As you can see, most of the legs are out. Here we have it. Now let's move on. We have this capacitor. Now these components are gone. Now we also have some items, another capacitor and 2 crystals here and there. So let's hold the crystal. Let's first disattach. Okay, remove this capacitor. Okay, here we have it. Easy peasy. Now we need this crystal oscillator, and to take it away, here it is. Now let's move on to this crystal. Here it is. Now we need this diode. Let's first take away this capacitor. Seems like this capacitor is refusing to leave the board. Okay. Okay, out. Now let's take another look. It's finally out. Okay, now we have a very hot socket, as you can see. Okay.